A mysterious object appeared in Earth's orbit, casting an ominous shadow over the planet. At first, astronomers thought it might be an unusually large asteroid, but as the object shifted course with unnerving precision, panic set in. News outlets exploded with speculation, ranging from government conspiracy theories to predictions of humanity's doom. Signals began emanating from the object, disrupting satellites and plunging parts of the world into digital darkness. Nations mobilized in a frenzy, scrambling to decipher the transmissions. Every attempt at communication was met with silence, as if the object was observing, waiting. Humanity was united in uncertainty, glued to screens as world leaders convened emergency sessions. The air buzzed with tension, anticipation building like an oncoming storm. Something was coming. Something far beyond human comprehension. In a distant chamber aboard the colossal craft, the Zither examined their prey. The alien species, resembling lanky mantis-like beings with silvery exoskeletons, had traveled light years to find a new home. Their civilization thrived on conquest, moving from planet to planet, harvesting resources, and leaving desolate worlds in their wake. Earth was, by their standards, an ideal candidate, a planet brimming with water, minerals, and organic material to exploit. The inhabitants, they assessed, were primitive bipeds, incapable of significant resistance. The Zither's biomechanical technology was light years ahead, their military prowess unmatched. They saw no reason for caution. Yet, in their calculations, they overlooked a crucial factor: gravity. The Zither evolved on a low-gravity world, their spindly forms ill-suited for the crushing pull of Earth. But they dismissed this, believing their advanced suits would compensate. Arrogance blinded them to the harsh reality awaiting below. The skies darkened as the Zither descended, their sleek, dark ships breaching Earth's atmosphere like daggers slicing through the clouds. The first waves landed near major cities, their technology effortlessly dismantling early defensive measures. Their initial contact with humans was not diplomatic, it was an invasion. Zither soldiers, encased in biomechanical armor, marched forward with unnerving precision, emitting an aura of invincibility. Their weapons fired beams of energy that vaporized everything in their path. Buildings crumbled, and resistance seemed futile. Yet, on the ground, something unexpected was happening. The Zither moved sluggishly, their long limbs struggling to adapt to Earth's gravitational pull. Their once fluid motions were now awkward and jerky. Their imposing armor, designed for lightweight environments, became cumbersome and prone to overheating. Soldiers tripped, fell, and even struggled to rise. Humans, watching these invaders stumble, began to notice the pattern. The initial clashes were devastating for Earth's military, but amidst the chaos, sharp-eyed scientists and observers began piecing together the aliens' Achilles' heel. In a secure lab deep underground, a team of physicists pored over data from the battles. They noticed how the aliens' movements deteriorated in direct correlation to their exposure to Earth's gravity. One scientist, grinning despite the dire circumstances, muttered, "They're not built for this planet." This insight spread rapidly through military and scientific channels. Leaders convened, realizing they had a chance to exploit this weakness. The invincible enemy wasn't so invincible after all. Hope flickered amidst the destruction. Earth's gravity, a constant struggle for humanity throughout its history, might just become its greatest ally in the fight against the Zither. Humanity responded with a resolve not seen in decades. In an unprecedented move, world leaders from rival nations abandoned political disputes to unite under a singular goal: survival. The urgency of the situation stripped away bureaucracy, forcing rapid action. Emergency summits buzzed with activity as global leaders coordinated resources, strategies, and intelligence. Military forces merged into a cohesive defense, sharing technology and tactics. Countries known for guarding secrets now openly collaborated, knowing that divided, they would fall. Civilians, too, rose to the occasion. Across the globe, volunteers flooded recruitment centers, while others contributed to the effort through logistical support, manufacturing, and spreading vital information. News networks, once sensationalist, now focused on solidarity and resilience, showcasing stories of bravery and sacrifice. Online, a different kind of resistance flourished. Memes mocking the Zithers' clumsy movements went viral, turning fear into humor. Clips of aliens stumbling in Earth's gravity were set to comical soundtracks, rallying morale and inspiring defiance. In every way that mattered, humanity was fighting back, not just with weapons, but with spirit. As the dust settled on initial battles, Earth's scientists delved deeper into the strange phenomenon of the Zithers' weakness. A coalition of physicists and biologists worked tirelessly, analyzing data and field reports. They discovered that the Zithers' bodies and technology were optimized for environments with minimal gravitational pull. The biomechanical suits designed to augment their strength were instead overloaded by Earth's gravity, causing mechanical failures and reducing the aliens to slow, lumbering figures. This revelation became the cornerstone of humanity's hope. Governments swiftly approved broadcasts to educate the public. Scientists explained in layman's terms how gravity, a force humanity had battled for millennia, was now its greatest advantage. Archival footage of humans overcoming gravity played side by side with alien failures. Early aviation crashes, astronauts training in zero-G, and the triumph of the first moon landing became symbols of Earth's resilience. Gravity, once humanity's greatest challenge, was now its ally in this war. Armed with this knowledge, militaries around the world shifted tactics. Engineers began designing weapons and tools that could exploit the Zithers' vulnerabilities. Heavier artillery, once considered impractical, was redeployed to great effect. Vehicles were equipped with reinforced armor designed to withstand alien fire while capitalizing on their inability to maneuver effectively. On the battlefield, soldiers adapted quickly. They took note of how uneven terrain and steep inclines caused the aliens to falter, turning Earth's natural landscape into a weapon. Amidst the chaos of war, moments of humor and humanity shone through. Soldiers shared stories of watching Zither soldiers struggle to rise after falling or flail awkwardly as they tried to navigate Earth's gravity. Nicknames like space toddlers and still bugs spread among the ranks, lightening the grim atmosphere. Humanity, battered but unbroken, found strength in its ability to adapt, innovate, and laugh in the face of adversity. In a remote canyon, Earth's forces executed a daring plan. A Zither ground unit had been spotted advancing, its towering biomechanical warriors appearing unstoppable despite their clumsy gait. Military strategists recognized an opportunity and set a trap. The canyon's steep walls and uneven terrain were perfect for exploiting the aliens' vulnerability to gravity. Luring the Zither into the bottleneck, human forces baited them with an apparent retreat. As the Zither pursued, the gravity of Earth began to take its toll. Their suits, already struggling under the planet's relentless pull, buckled under the increased strain of the rocky terrain. Movements became slower, almost glacial. Mechanical failures rippled through their ranks as critical components overheated or shattered outright. Humans, hiding in elevated positions, launched a coordinated assault. Rockets targeted the weakest points of the alien suits, while soldiers on the ground used heavy-duty weapons to deliver devastating blows. The battle was over quickly. For the first time, humanity emerged victorious, standing tall over defeated Zither troops. The event was captured on video, showing the once feared aliens collapsing under their own weight and retreating in disarray. The footage went viral within hours, spreading hope and defiance across the globe. It wasn't just a military win, it was a symbol of humanity's resilience and ability to adapt under pressure. In their command ships above Earth, Zither commanders watched in disbelief. To them, humans were supposed to be an easy conquest, a species too primitive to mount significant resistance. Yet every report painted a different picture. Humans were unpredictable, resourceful, and far more unified than the Zither had anticipated. Alien soldiers, once confident in their advanced technology, now found themselves increasingly frustrated and demoralized. Their equipment, so reliable on other worlds, was failing on Earth. Some devices simply stopped functioning, unable to withstand the constant pressure. Retreats became chaotic, with soldiers tripping over their own elongated limbs or crashing into each other in their haste to escape. For the Zither, the humans were no longer an inferior species, they were an obstacle that could not be ignored. On the ground, humanity responded to these struggles with its trademark sense of humor. Soldiers began collecting stories of alien missteps, from an entire Zither squad collapsing in a muddy field to an alien commander's suit overheating so severely it immobilized him mid-battle. Space toddlers became the go-to nickname for the invaders, their awkward movements resembling a child's first unsteady steps. These lighter moments spread rapidly, from barracks to battlefields, bringing laughter even in the darkest hours. Soldiers painted caricatures of stumbling Zither on their gear and shared jokes about the aliens' ineptitude. In the face of overwhelming odds, humor became a weapon of morale, reminding everyone that humanity's indomitable spirit was its greatest strength. With newfound confidence and a clear understanding of the Zither's weaknesses, humanity launched a counteroffensive. Coordinated strikes targeted key alien outposts, turning the tide of the invasion. In the once occupied cities, human soldiers moved with precision, reclaiming streets and buildings while pushing the Zither further back. Heavy artillery and urban guerrilla tactics proved devastating. Even the simplest methods, like blocking escape routes with collapsed debris, rendered the aliens defenseless. Engineers played a crucial role, creating ingenious traps tailored to Earth's environment. Buildings were rigged to collapse under specific weight thresholds, ensnaring Zither units that ventured inside. Gravitational pressure traps, designed to amplify the pull on targeted areas, left the aliens immobile and vulnerable to direct strikes. Rivers were dammed to flood low-lying alien encampments, further complicating their movement. Every aspect of Earth's natural terrain became a weapon. In these retaken zones, humanity planted flags and spread messages of resistance. Footage of citizens cheering as soldiers drove the Zither out of their neighborhoods reinforced the growing belief that victory was within reach. This counteroffensive marked the moment when humanity stopped merely surviving and began fighting back with purpose and unity. Above the planet, chaos gripped the Zither ranks. Intercepted transmissions revealed confusion and desperation. Commanders barked conflicting orders, struggling to adapt their strategies to the unrelenting force of Earth's gravity. Once meticulously organized, their operations devolved into scattered retreats and internal blame. The Zither elite, sheltered in orbiting ships, questioned the invasion itself. Doubts about the feasibility of their mission began to fracture their leadership, as some argued for withdrawal while others demanded harsher measures against the humans. This internal discord spilled over into their ground forces, whose morale was at an all-time low. For a race that had never known defeat, the reality of failure was crushing. Their technology, once their greatest strength, now seemed ill-suited to the harsh demands of Earth. Meanwhile, on the ground, Earth's brightest minds worked tirelessly to develop a new weapon that would turn the tide for good. The result was the gravity bomb, a device capable of amplifying Earth's gravitational pull within a localized area. By increasing the intensity far beyond what the Zither could withstand, the bomb rendered their suits and machinery entirely inoperable. The first deployment of the gravity bomb was a decisive success. When activated in a heavily fortified Zither base, the amplified gravity caused their strongest defenses to crumble and their soldiers to collapse under their own weight. The device not only incapacitated the aliens but also destroyed their advanced technology, leaving the site vulnerable to a swift human takeover. News of this new weapon spread quickly, boosting morale even further. The gravity bomb became a symbol of human ingenuity, a testament to the ability to adapt and overcome even the most insurmountable odds. With this tool, humanity gained the upper hand, forcing the Zither to recognize that Earth was not theirs to conquer. The climactic battle began with precision and determination. Humanity's forces, united under a global command, launched a coordinated assault on the Zither mothership, the nerve center of the invasion. The massive craft hovered ominously above a barren expanse, its sleek design a stark reminder of alien superiority. But humanity had a plan, and it centered on their most powerful innovation, the gravity bomb. Teams of scientists and engineers worked in tandem with military strategists, coordinating every move to perfection. While fighter jets and drones provided cover, a convoy transported the gravity bomb to a key deployment site near the mothership. The device was calibrated to amplify Earth's gravity to unprecedented levels, enough to overwhelm even the Zither's formidable technology. As the bomb was activated, the ground beneath the mothership seemed to ripple, as if the planet itself were fighting back. The ship's once impervious structure began to groan under the pressure. Metallic panels buckled, and its engines faltered, unable to sustain the craft's weight. With a deafening roar, the Zither mothership succumbed to the relentless pull and crashed into the Earth, its impact shaking the ground for miles. Cheers erupted from human forces across the globe, their victory sealed in a moment of sheer triumph. The Zither, witnessing the destruction of their central command, fell into disarray. Their forces, already weakened and scattered, faced complete collapse. Without guidance, their retreat became chaotic. Ships launched in haste, leaving stranded soldiers to fend for themselves. On the ground, remnants of the Zither troops struggled to escape. Their movements, hindered by Earth's gravity, provided moments of unintentional comedy. A lone alien, trying to climb a hill, slipped repeatedly on the loose soil, eliciting laughter from watching soldiers. Others toppled over with comical thuds, their advanced suits rendered useless by the very force that humans had long learned to master. As the last of the Zither ships departed Earth's atmosphere, the skies cleared, and a collective sigh of relief swept the planet. Humanity had won, not just through brute force, but through ingenuity, determination, and unity. The Zither, so confident in their superiority, had underestimated the resilience of the species they sought to conquer. The aftermath was a time for celebration and reflection. Cities lit up with impromptu parades as people poured into the streets to celebrate their hard-fought victory. Soldiers returned home as heroes, greeted by cheering crowds and tearful families. Around campfires and dinner tables, stories of courage and ingenuity were shared, solidifying the conflict as a defining moment in human history. Yet amidst the revelry, a sense of introspection lingered. Leaders, scientists, and citizens alike reflected on the lessons of the invasion. Humanity's ability to persevere, to unite against a common threat, and to find humor even in the darkest moments spoke to the core of what made them unique. They had turned a seemingly insurmountable disadvantage, Earth's crushing gravity, into a weapon of victory. As the sun rose on a new day, humanity looked toward the future with cautious optimism. The invasion had proven that the unknown could be faced and overcome. The story of their triumph would be told for generations, a testament to what could be achieved when humanity stood together. And as the first seeds of rebuilding were sown, one thing was certain: Earth, and the people who called it home, were not to be underestimated.